Good morning, student class 9th. Students, in last class we were completing the cell membrane. Now in this class, students, we will discuss first, before the nucleus is cell wall, which is the very small topic. So cell wall, you know, in the introductory class of the cell, after cell theory, I told you and draw the diagram of animal and plant cell. Then you saw that cell wall is only present in animal cell and only present in plant cell and absent in animal cell. Cell wall is the outermost boundary of the plant cell. If you see the diagram of plant cell, then you see that what is the location of cell wall in the plant cell. This is the common diagram of the plant cell. So this is the cell wall, this is the middle lamella, and this is the cell membrane. It is the middle lamella, and this is the cell wall. We talk about cell wall. Cell wall is the outermost boundary of plant cell, in which 80% area of the cell is covered by vacuole, and this is the nucleus, which is present either side of the plant cell. Students, this structure is actually responsible for turgidity of the plant cell, that means vacuole. Now cell wall is the outermost boundary. It is most rigid in nature and thus involved in the function of protection of the plant cell. It mainly involved in the protection of the plant cell because of rigid in nature. It is highly rigid because in plant cell no any protective structure is present from outer shock. No any protective structure present which protect the cell from outer shock. So there is an extra rigid membrane is present in the plant cell, which is called cell wall. Now students, if you see the composition of cell wall is actually cellulosic. What is the composition of cell wall? Cellulosic cell wall. That means it is composed of cellulose, is a type of sugar, or it is a type of carbohydrate which mainly present in the cell wall. Students, this cellulose is complex type of carbohydrate which is not easy to digest by the human being. It have required much amount of time duration for their digestion. So human being is not able to digest the cellulosic cell wall, but animals can easily digest these type of material. Students, cell wall is mainly, the function is actually it permit the turgid nature of plant cell, and it also permit the entry of material inside the cell. And students, along with this, lignin is also present in the cell wall, which is lignin is also present in the cell wall, which provide strength to the plant cell. And these actually material are actually involved in the mechanical strength to the plant cell, cellulosic cell wall and lignified cell wall. Such type of cell walls are actually mainly present for the protective function. Okay students, so these are the function of cell wall. Now we will start the discuss about nucleus. Nucleus students, nucleus is actually very most important structure of the cell, either in case of plant or in case of animal. It also constitute the protoplasm. Student, protoplasm is what? Protoplasm is the living material of the cell, which provide living condition to the cell, which include cytoplasm and nucleus. Because all type of transportation inside or outside the cell is facilitating by cytoplasm and nucleus. That means these two things, cytoplasm and nucleus, are collectively called protoplasm, which is given by Purkinje. Students, let us start the discussion about nucleus. Nucleus is commonly called brain of the cell. Nucleus is commonly called brain of the cell because it controls all the functions which are performed in the cell, in both type of eukaryotic cell, that is in plant cell or in animal cell. So it is control and regulate all type of function which is performed within the cell, hence called brain of the cell. इसीलिए इसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? ब्रेन ऑफ द सेल बोलते हैं स्टूडेंट्स, क्योंकि जितने भी फंक्शन सेल्स में परफॉर्म होते हैं स्टूडेंट, उन सभी फंक्शंस को ये कंट्रोल और रेगुलेट करता है, इसीलिए इसको हम लोग ब्रेन ऑफ द सेल बोलते हैं. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, इट्स लोकेशन इन द सेल. अभी हमने प्लांट सेल का डायग्राम बनाया था, एक रे डायग्राम. उसमें आपने ये देखा था कि प्लांट सेल, इनसाइड द प्लांट सेल द साइटोप्लाज्म, 80% एरिया ऑफ द साइटोप्लाज्म इज कवर्ड बाय द वैक्यूल and rest of the 20% having the area is covered by all type of nutrients, with all type of organelles which are present in the cell. That means in remaining 20% the nucleus is present in plant cell and all type of organelles are also available. But in case of animal cell, it is centrally located in the center because of either absence of vacuoles or vacuoles present in very small amount. So most probably in animal cell it is located in the central position, and in plant cell it is present either side of the plant cell. Students, if you see the structure of nucleus, then it is looks like in that pattern. Suppose it is the cytoplasm of the cell in which nucleus is present in the center of the cell. And if you label this, it is called a nuclear membrane. It is called nuclear membrane, and some small pores are also present in the nuclear membrane is called a nuclear pore. Inside the nucleus there is a fluid is present inside the nucleus which is called a nucleoplasm. In the nucleoplasm there is a network is present called chromatin network. In this network, small organelles are also present, which is called a nucleolus. So this is a complete diagram of nucleus, which is centrally located in animal cell and either side of the plant cell. This is the outer boundary of the nucleus, which is called a nuclear membrane. It is actually shows same property of the cell membrane, which is performed by the innermost cell membrane of the plant cell or animal cell. Nuclear pore is also present. It is the some porous structure which is present in the whole nucleus. It facilitates the transport of material from nucleus to cytoplasm or cytoplasm to nucleus. That means material transportation takes place in between nucleus and cytoplasm through nuclear pore. Nucleoplasm is the fluid which is present inside the nucleus, or it is a special type of fluid which is present inside the nucleus, which is called nucleoplasm, and the nature of this nucleoplasm is acidic, which is called a nucleic acid. That means nucleic acid is present in the form of nucleoplasm inside the nucleus, and these nucleic acid are actually present in the form of network which is called chromatin network. A small organelle is also available inside the nucleus which is called a nucleolus. Nucleolus is responsible for production of RNA. Students, you know nucleic acid is of two types, DNA and RNA. DNA and RNA. Nucleic acid is of two types, DNA and RNA. DNA is what? DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, and RNA is what? Ribonucleic acid. DNA is what? Deoxyribonucleic acid, and RNA is what? Ribonucleic acid. So both these type of nucleic acid is present in nucleus. DNA is mainly found in the nucleus, but RNA is found in cytoplasm. But RNA is produced by this organelle which is called nucleolus, and after production of RNA, it move from the nucleus and goes to the cytoplasm, because their functions is performed in the cytoplasm. Hence, RNA is always found in the cytoplasm but produced in the nucleolus. But DNA is only found in the nucleus. It not movable part, it not transport in the cytoplasm, it remain in the inside the nucleus. So DNA is mainly found in the nucleus and RNA mainly found in cytoplasm. Now students, this DNA is composed, is present in the form of chromosome. Chromosome is what? Coil of DNA. स्टूडेंट्स, ये जो डीएनए होता है ये न्यूक्लियस के अंदर क्रोमोसोम के फॉर्म में प्रेजेंट होता है, और क्रोमोसोम इज एक्चुअली कंपोज्ड ऑफ कॉइलिंग ऑफ डीएनए. क्रोमोसोम इज नथिंग बट इट इज द कॉइलिंग ऑफ डीएनए, एंड डीएनए इज highly coiled and composed the rod shape structure which is called chromosome. These networks which is called chromatin network is actually chromosome network. Number of chromosomes are arranged in such a way that it shows a type of network which is called chromatin network. Actually DNA is the genetic material of the cell, and all type of genetic information passing from one cell to another or one generation to another is the function of DNA. Students, along with the control of all activities of the cell performed inside the cell, it also performs the transmission of hereditary characters from one parent to another organism. That means hereditary material of the cell is actually called DNA, which is present inside the nucleus. So students, chromosome in human cell, the chromosome is actually 46, which is present in pair form. Then it is called 23 pair of chromosome, and all chromosome having different type of genes which regulate our body characters or all characters which are present in our body. Then it is the chromosome which perform or which responsible for genetic characters. That means all genetic characters present on the chromosome in the form of different locations and in the form of genes. So students, all our body functions, you can say all functions of the cell is regulated by these chromosomes or the DNA which is present inside the nucleus. So it is very important and highly sensitive part of the cell, and is highly provide a covering, a specific covering which is called endoplasmic reticulum, which is discussed in the next class. So it is called a brain of the cell. If you compare your brain, then you see that your brain is highly covered with the different type of protective layers, and the outermost covering of the brain is bony cave which is called skull. So this type of brain of cell is also provide us same type of facility of extraordinary protection, which is actually called endoplasmic reticulum, which is discussed in later class. So students, in next class our next cell organelle of the cell is what? Endoplasmic reticulum, which is just covers the nucleus and present around the nucleus. Okay students, thank you.